Good morning to all. I'm very, very happy this morning because I have a great passion for beautification and cleanliness. But before I go to that, I'd just like to recognize our PS Prevo. We have also representative from the Dominica State College there, Miss Bell, representing the mayor of Roseau. And we have two members, senior members of staff of the 8th Bank, Mrs. Copel and my other dear friend here. Also want to recognize the gentlemen of the Met office there. My technical team, Mr. Hunter, Mr. Sebastian, the Point Michel Soufriere Village Council representative here this morning, and other senior people of the different organizations and the media. A special good morning to you here this morning and to everyone listening to me here via the media. We as Dominicans, I think, we were blessed with the greenery and the plant and fauna that we have in Dominica. However, we ourselves, we need to get involved in really taking opportunity of what we are blessed with. I remember when I was in Parliament, I always used to say that the NEP is a good program, but what we needed to do was to focus it and redirect it in certain areas. In the productive sector, and in the area of cleanliness and the environment. I want to right now commend the NEP program of the Ministry of Trade for a great job which they have done in showing leadership. Like me, our Honorable Prime Minister has a passion for cleanliness and a passion for beautification. I think in Dominica, we need to reposition our island in which when we usually call them members of the diaspora, but when visiting Dominicans return, we want them to have a wow effect. They should be saying wow. Not just for tourists, but even for ourselves. Too many times I see we build homes, we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, even sometimes $500,000 on a home, but it is not landscaped. We need to really move to a different level for our country. We need to ensure that when we pass in a place, that it makes us happy because the environment is clean. This initiative here, the National Beautification Initiative, is really a sub-initiative of the master plan of moving Dominica to become the first climate resilient country in the world. So it is not just planting trees, but we have selected trees that we think, one, they can beautify the place and improve the aesthetics of the environment, but also plants which are resilient to storms. For so many years, when we grew up, we see flamboyant trees along the coast. The question is, what are we doing? Because our grandfathers actually planted trees and built nurseries and helped us to develop that type of initiative in the country. So the question is, what are we doing? And I'm saying today, it is our turn. Whether we are in high school, whether we are in state college, whether we work in the private sector, it is really our island. So we have to do what we have to do to ensure that where we are feeling happy, we are living happy because we are in a clean environment, and we're in an environment in which anybody would say that we are people with pride. we announced there are two major initiatives in regards to the environment that we have announced. One, I call it the overarching vision. The vision of making Dominica become the first climate resilient country in the world. And the second one, which is a sub-objective, is the planting of 1 million trees. And to do that, we depend on one, families. I've always said it. Every initiative that you do, any problem you want to solve, whether education with youth, whether cleanliness with the environment, whether unity at the community level, it starts at the home. So what we are calling on the entire Dominica, entire Dominican families, to ensure that children are involved in cleaning the environment and planting a tree, and ensuring that our vision of ensuring that this island is very beautiful, we can achieve that. I would now like to also point out that the Ministry of Environment has a lot of initiatives that we are going to roll out. In regards to the urban renewal, we are marrying urban renewal with the issue of beautification and cleanliness. We are also looking at urban renewal in the context of poverty alleviation and not just infrastructure. Urban renewal in terms of reduction of crime. Urban renewal in regards to giving young people on the block the opportunity to get involved in urban agriculture. That is what we are trying to do. But we can't do it alone. We need the private sector, we need the churches, we need the families, we need the communities to work together throughout the length and breadth of this island to ensure that what we vision will become a reality. Through God, anything is possible. And with unity of the people, we will not leave any stones unturned until we achieve our vision of being the first climate resilient country in the world. And stepping stone to doing that is planting 1 million trees. And we will start by beautifying the urban areas and the rest of the country. Thank you, and a blessed day to everyone. And anyone listening to me this morning, we're asking you to join the movement of this beautification of our country. Thank you.